Video games aren't necessarily evil. I'm not a fan of anyone.
They're acting like this is new. GTA's been around for decades. The same exact theme. Committing crimes, running away from cops, killing people. That's always, this is not like new.
When Sneeko is the voice of reason, something has gone terribly, terribly wrong. Let's talk about GTA 6. What is up, YouTube? My name is Mario, aka the Loot Box Hero, aka the real Super Mario. Check out the main channel because the main channel is popping, aka YouTube's greatest fat man here, bringing you another video. Okay, I sound like garbage because I am sick. All right, the first thing I did for 2024 was get some sort of cold. So, you know what I'm saying? I think I'll be alright though. You know, I wanted to get out the Grand Theft Auto video because this was supposed to be the video that was going to come out before the Magical Negroes video. All right, the Magical Negroes video was a spur of the moment video that blew up and became, I guess, my new calling on YouTube. So I wanted to still put out this video for the OGs on this channel because I kind of promised it to them. So of course we're gonna do this video. Now, of course, I will be mentioning 2023 because at the time I recorded this, it was 2023. So you know, it's a little time. You in the time machine right now. Just pretend you in the time machine. All right. You know, of course, if you want to continue getting videos like this from me, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell button, do all that good stuff that YouTube requires you to do to continue getting videos from me. Follow me at twitter.com/rsmario128. Like my video tweet, share my video tweet, and I will shout you out at this portion of the video. As well as thank you again for all the support for the channel. And I will see you with the next big Black Escapism video very soon. All right, so, you know what I'm saying? It seems that there is an interesting reaction to Grand Theft Auto 6. And not the reaction that I was expecting. All right, because I was fully expecting the left to come out and say something about the violence and how you can kill like people of color even though they're not real, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. And to be honest, there are going to be negative left-wing reactions. I guarantee. We got a year before the game comes out. The left is gonna find something to cry about in this game. I can already see a couple things now that they can cry about in this game, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, it was the right that actually had the most cringe reaction to this game. And the thing is, it was predictable because the people on the right that had the cringe reaction are the people that know the less about video games. Why are Zionists and Rockstar Games releasing this sexualized video game for children in America? Get banned GTA 6 trending right now. I'm sure Matt Walsh probably knows more about anime than Jackson Hinkle knows about video games. And I'm being 100% honest, okay? Jackson Hinkle is I believe, conservative commentator, you know what I'm saying, that just decided to get him some impressions by talking about the most trendy thing going right now and connected to whatever anti-Zionist thing he's coming up with. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, last time I checked, the people that started the company, I mean, the people that created GTA and the people that run the company that makes GTA are all European white dudes. So what is this Zionist thing? What is up with this? And don't even get me started on some of the other reactions, bro.
See, that's what that Grand Theft Auto did to you. His whole side was skin up. He couldn't think to let the car go. Because in Grand Theft Auto, you can hold on to it and grab it and open the door. Yeah. Because the games become training. They use these games for simulation training, homie, for police drills or pilot simulation. 8, 10, 12 hours a day, you being trained with violence, how to commit violence. Not only that, you learn about all these real ass guns they showing you. So shit, I get it, homie. I just know we in trouble.
Video games aren't necessarily evil. But you know, I remember when video games, because I'm very old, I'm an old man. I remember you used to play a little man in a red hat trying to rescue a princess and teaming up with your brother. Now, if rescuing purity from evil while teaming up for your brother isn't a good theme of a video game, that I don't really know what is. I'm not a fan of anyone under the age of 18, 21 maybe, playing video games where the goal is to shoot police officers. I just don't think that's good for society.
Like Charleston White? Really? Charleston White knows less about video games than Jackson Hinkle. All right, you know what I'm saying? Like, who asked Charleston White about GTA 6? You know what I'm saying? Not to mention, like, Charleston White oscillates between trying to be like this pillar of the black community and then trying to be like the most edgiest of all the edgy edgelords on the internet. And he does it so often that I can't remotely take him seriously. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, the Tate brothers might as well be GTA characters. So I'm sure that them talking about the game is some kind of secret promo, you know? So, like, the right reaction is very weird, you know what I'm saying? With the exception of one reaction that intrigued me.
When look who's back. The only willing. Trust.
Trust.
Michael Knowles' reaction to the game, while it is predictable talking about like how, you know, playing the video game and doing the evil stuff might damage your soul in some way, like
when you do things, even virtually, maybe especially virtually, they do sort to warp your soul. So it's not as much as if you actually engage in a behavior with your whole body. That will more shape a habit. But what's spooky about the virtual stuff is you're not conscious of it. So it's forming your desires and warping your soul without you even being aware of it, which is why it is especially pernicious.
You know what I'm saying? But I think low down, deep down inside, he wants to play this game. He really does. Now, what is the reason of this reaction? Like, outside of your regular right-wing religious political pundits, what is the real reason why they're talking about this game? Why are the culture warriors stirred up about this game? Well, it has a female character of color protagonist. Now, here's the thing. That would be not surprising unless you remember this video. GTA 6 co-stars a woman will be more culturally sensitive. The company is also trying to become more culturally sensitive, especially since American culture has become, as the article puts it, a parody of itself in modern times. GTA games parodies of American culture are dialed up to 11, have been criticized in the past for misogynistic treatment of women and offensive jokes targeting at marginalized communities, aka punching down. A playable female lead is apparently part of addressing that. Yeah, remember that video? Alright, remember that article I talked about in the video? You know, the article where they talked about how Rockstar was cleaning up their frat boy image, how Rockstar canceled the cops and robbers mode because George Floyd something. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're angry. That's why they think the game is woke, because we've already kind of had an inkling that Rockstar was making changes internally toward that direction. Every time a company has done stuff like this, where we're changing our image, we're modernizing our image, we're doing all of this, every time a company has done this, they have started creating terrible woke products. So last year, Rockstar said they were trying to improve their image. This year, they come out with a brown female main character. It checks out, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, you know, it's not like they're female characters, you know, that's been pumped out every day for the last 6 years. No, that's not a thing. These chuds are clearly overreacting, you know what I'm saying? No, that's why they're overreacting, because they've seen this before. they understand what might be happening. Now, here's the thing. Just because a character is diverse doesn't mean that it's a diversity character. Let me explain. So not all female characters are terrible. All right, not all female characters are poorly written, you know what I'm saying, and just thrown out there to check a box. I mean, look at the Blue-Eyed Samurai. All right, Mizu is probably one of the best written female characters I've seen in a long time. All right, and so much so, I really want to do a review on the show. And if you want me to review the show, tell me in the comments. I will totally do it, you know, but just reviews just don't do very well on either of my channels. So, you know, if I'm gonna put some effort in that, Jen, tell me in the comments that you want it, and I'll do it for you. But she is one of the best written characters I've seen in a long time. And for all intents and purposes, she could be a woke character. But she isn't, though. You know what I'm saying? This character could be the same way. Alright? This character could be a really genuinely good character that's just tainted because all the other crappy diversity hire characters around her just happen to be garbage. But you know, that's enough with the competent stuff. Let's get into the fun part of these videos. The reactions from Twitter. GTA looks like modern day America. I thought people play video games to escape reality. Like, have you been to Florida? Have you been to like Miami? Like, it looks kind of like that, all right? I mean, most of these chicks, with the exception of the fat ones, look like they will probably be on the Fresh and Fit podcast in the next couple days. GTA has always been a great franchise up to this point and sold well. Maybe don't whine about the female protagonist and stop using "is it woke" as your personality trait. You might like the game. Oh my gosh! When I saw this, Jen, I almost had an aneurysm, because how on earth can the people that literally make the dumbest things, they're at the center of their entire lives, tell somebody else not to make something their personality trait? All right, because I'm telling you, I guarantee. Just next. Can't believe GTA 6 is going to be woke. Rockstar really is falling off. Anyway, here's a completely unrelated image. Yeah, I wonder, does this guy really know like how they think of like gay characters nowadays? Alright, because I remember there was this character from Invincible that people got mad at because he was the stereotypical gay friend. Here's the thing, when it comes to the wokes or the left-wing people, like, they are very, very, very strict about these characters, okay? They want this character to be gay, and to be gay enough that he is seen as gay, but they don't want him to be so gay that it's stereotypical and you might be able to have fun with the character. They don't want that to happen. If they made something called The Ballad of Gay Tony today, there would be outrage. There would be an uproar, cuz they will be burning effigies of the people that started Rockstar right now because they made a stereotypically gay character. So come on now. There's a game called Tomb Raider. Don't know if you've heard of it or not, but it's had a female lead protagonist since 1996 and is one of the best-selling game franchises of all time. The gender doesn't matter as long as it makes sense to the storyline and the gameplay is fun. Yeah, bro, like, see, you know, I get what you're saying there, but see, in 1996, right, you know, they had these things, these weird, mythical, magical things called organic characters, right? And these characters were just created out of creativity's sake. Two dudes were sitting around and they were like, man, I need to find me a character for my fake Indiana Jones game. And so then somebody else was like, bro, instead of having like a dude in there, have like a chick with big boobs and guns. And then a franchise was born. That's Tomb Raider. Because in 1996, there was no socio-political push to make sure that you get acceptable characters into your media. All right, they just created things, all right, out of sheer creativity. Not like they do today, okay? So that's the difference. All right, most people that are mad about this don't hate female characters or hate women in general. They just hate the forced diversity that we've had for the last 7 years or whatever. Hey Rockstar, are there any white people in the game? Just asking before I waste my money. So this person clearly didn't watch the trailer. This person probably is replying to I think they probably are replying to the tweet of the other guy because he saw all the pictures of black people. Like half the trailer didn't have like crazy Florida man white people in it, but it is what it is though. Like have at it, bro. If you're saying GTA is woke for having a female protagonist, it's probably because you've never been this close to a woman before. Yeah, I'm sure that Mr. Vivigari is just pulling all the hoes, cause this man is just swimming in it, cause whenever this paley, nondescript NPC looking nigga pops up, like all the chicks want that man, cause that man, they all over that man, like that man was White Drake or something. GTA 6 is woke, and that's a good thing. Hold on. Did this chick really just try to promote her daggone selfie? Like, come on, dog. If you gonna hop in the convo, man. Ain't nobody buying your OnlyFans, ma'am. Ain't nobody buying your OnlyFans, ma'am. Get up out here. Is this GTA of Somalia? Bruh, you think you saying something slick, bruh. GTA Somalia? That would be lit. That would be a day one purchase. Because just imagine this, right? Just imagine, because Somalia is the perfect place for a GTA game, right? Imagine this. The government of this weird African country has completely lost control, and you've got these different factions battling for supremacy. And you've got like anarchists, rebels against the government. You've got like Islamic terrorists, you know what I'm saying? Then you've got like straight up pirates, like real pirates, bro. You can literally go and jack cruise ships, steal oil tankers, and attack people. Bro, GTA Somalia would be that would be game of the year, bro. Game of the year for 2037. So yeah, at the end, this reaction has been entertaining. All right, so entertaining it made me make another one of these videos. Tell me in the comments down below how you like the video. Tell me if you want that Blue-Eyed Samurai review. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you a couple more times this month.